One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Longhorns will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Man, that's the first knee I've ever seen you take against me. You okay?
Took a little bit too much time at the line there.
Man, I had Burton yesterday too. I don't know what happened. The stadium post for one.
From the gun, he'll try to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. He's going to go for a big one.
Oh, that's all my team did yesterday.
Eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He extends the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
The give to the tailback. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger. You can tell they pull the trigger so fast. Get to the back. Get him on the ground quickly.
DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. Throws to the wideout.
Good job.
Down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense.
Just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the first third down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think,
they wouldn't even need to hit that.
And see if you could regroup, because this environment is hostile.
Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line.
Hey, leave her alone.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Going to swing it on second down. Under fire.
And the person I wanted, man, own him.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Wow.
And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Oh, that
was me because I tapped L2
target wide open running
at the
deep. That
wrong.
should be a
I
touchdown,
held it
but the
honestly.
QB overthrew him. That is going to haunt this quarterback tonight.
I'm on my own 47, man. I went on my own 47. I'll go
And the
for it.
Longhorns will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact.
Good job.
He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return.
They'll be gone. Cutting off.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle. And you can see he just does a great job breaking tackles. He does this consistently. That's why he's really hard to stop at the running back spot.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his big tight end. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line.
I should have stayed in my spot instead of trying to watch the running back there, man.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Ooh, boy, you got that one off. Really?
Nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom, I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
To the air on first down. Buys a little time. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there.
And this defense gets the first sack. And listen, it is so important to hit the QB, to affect the QB. Last week only had 2 sacks for this defense. They got to continue to put pressure and get that.
Turning it on.
That's my fault. I should have stopped my last adjustment. If I would have stopped my last adjustment, I could have switched on.
It's a really nice catch there, and I know LSU goes by the moniker of DBU, but you take a look at all the draft picks they've had in recent years, and with this guy and his talent, they may be getting consideration soon joining teams like Alabama and Ohio State for wide receiver year. This guy is really good.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And I tell you what, I love this call early in the game. You know why? You get your quarterback hit early. He gets hit. Wait a minute. Nerves settle. Everything's good. You show him the defense that he's a threat to run the football.
Ooh, he broke off the
Call
tackle.
early in the football.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Send the tight end in motion. Leaves him with the back. Touchdown Tigers! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. sending the offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Leaves it with the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down.
Give it back to her.
7.
Give it to her. Give it to her. Give it to her. Drop it. All right. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna be over there.
Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And he got smacked. Just as he released the pass, it's incomplete.
Man, this offense is searching, man. They're trying to find something. Last week, they did nothing. They got nothing going. Looked really, really poor. This week, starting a little sluggish. They got to find something they can hang their hat on and something they can build off of for this offense.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28.
You ain't the real Ringo, but I'll take you.
From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Got a man in the middle. This freshman quarterback
That was my free form, but then free form.
It's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Pocket breaking down.
Ooh, I had it. I had him too. R1, man. If he would have just gave me one more second, Ocho.
You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
The Longhorns
trying
to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
They don't give me no time to stay in the pocket.
Wants to fire on second down. Throws to the tight end.
Look at this man. Catch the damn ball.
And couldn't make a connection.
And it's not panic time yet for this offense, but last week was a really bad performance. This week, starting off a little bit slow. They got to find some form of rhythm. They got to find some way, get a few first downs, get some playmakers involved, because right now they just seem out of sync.
Here's a hit. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Longhorns will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. To throw on first down off the play fake. Does a short pass to the tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
He'll pull it on the read. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. LSU has the lead here. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side.
You don't have to play 2 routes.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it. And the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Wants to throw on first down. He'll take a shot.
This nigga in Jones.
LSU. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
He didn't even
This
jump.
offense is top 10 in the country.
That person's triangle like hell.
They've got a lot of speed, and they've got home run hitters. They score fast.
Ooh, at
They don't
least
need
what the
two boys to go
motherfucker?
down
He didn't
the
even
field.
attempt to
Right
jump.
there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Nope. That's why I said nope. Let me get your own head out.
So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, we should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14.
Keep on, I'm going
And I
with
would
you.
also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this
Ass
side.
whooping time.
Give to the running back.
Come on, 61. Why y'all double
Had
teaming
a
him?
chance, just stop cold as soon
Kurt.
as he got it.
Oh,
Offense
man.
trying
Like
to go
y'all
up here,
double
but how
teaming
about
one
the
man.
defense up front? Their front seven, they had dudes winning, just being
And
way
you
more
got one
physical
hand
and able
on
to
him.
get to that running back.
Stupid, bro.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it.
Good fucking catch, boy.
And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
Right here.
Burnt Orange burning some
All right.
secondaries, working this guy down the field.
Yeah, making those big
No
plays
more.
down the field. Texas, when you think about great teams, you think about explosive playmakers, making those big plays, keeping those defenses on their heels.
Reads it, fires complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Longhorns want to move quickly.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Blast is way ahead, but not much room to pick up a run to the 24. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Back open in the middle. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be fourth down and decision time.
And as an offense, that's just why you
Go
cannot
for it.
get behind the sticks in these types of situations. Third in California is hard to complete and is hard to convert for anybody. And even though the running back is able to do something positive on that third down play, it's just too many yards to gain, and now they're forced to punt.
And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. Good, right down the boulevard.
And I told
Now the lead is
400.
down to 11. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, I believe someone calls it the Conference of Champions. Pac-12 action today. Rutgers is currently ahead in this one. The folks in Piscataway have been in a frenzy all week, but they're in the birthplace of college football. This one is close. They're up by 10 over Oklahoma State. If anything changes in this pivotal Pac-12 matchup, guys, you know we're here to bring it to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to the ground. At the 35, he's got room. Right down the gut of the field. He's at the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, LSU. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small game, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Not much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this.
Bro, I had your dude beat over there too.
27.
He was gonna miss the tackle and everything. That's fucking wild.
Wide receiver going in motion. The offense will have to use
so
its
glad
first time out of the half.
The play I had, I didn't even want to run it.
Off the play fake on first down to throw.
He's
straight downfield. And he cruises his way to the house.
That's my point. Whole point.
Tigers.
The switch, it's so slow.
Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they built this sizable lead. And
Nobody
it'll be
blocked.
a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Snap to the back. The pitch. Past the first down marker and still running. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds, and this offense trying to put something together.
Dive in for one play, get him out of there.
Ball is at the
Back to the
35.
bench you
It's
go, big
first
man.
and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Gets it out fast. Oh, he's got some space. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Man, Man, this offense, they needed that one in the worst way, right? They're getting blown out in this game so far, and as we get close to halftime, they've got to be able to put a good drive together. They've got to be able to come away with a touchdown here, close the gap a little bit going into the second half.
I hate the AI reaction. I didn't even go back in. I was going outside.
And as a defensive player, you see so much option nowadays and so many different variants of it. And you got to play very disciplined, sound football. And you could tell he knew he was responsible for the quarterback. He goes and gets him, sits him on the ground, creates a tackle for a loss.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
I was going to say, you can throw it?
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Leon. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Holding on the offense, accepted, so they'll back up and go at it again. Offense set on first down. He's looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40.
Man, these plays are really, really simple.
Really
easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
The play action fake. And he gets home. They knock him down
just watch.
at the 45.
When it's a play action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. A little too anxious to get started on the outside, and that's a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. They'll run the option. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together.
Already down. Hype bite down there somewhere.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it, passes.
Oh my God. EA, it's in the game.
Let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Until that play right there, they finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
It's for the hype bite down there somewhere.
And this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Every defense in the country talks about hitting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. And the coverage team will get to it, and they'll count it just inside the 30. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. And he makes his way out of bounds on the return. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Oh. The game froze? Bruh. Bruh, I can't. No, I can't afford to burn a timeout, man. I'm just take the penalty.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off
They
in
hold
time.
me on that.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Quick release on the RPO.
Man, I hate that dumb ass tackle.
Just a few on that completion.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the
Dumb
slot.
as
He has
tackle.
such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. It's complete to the left. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Breaks the tackle. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Now they'll try the right side.
They will not let me
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Linebackers trying to create some confusion. They're going to try to throw for it on third down.
I'm so glad he came in there.
They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And he was able to run for one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
And the slant is really a difficult route to defend against if you're a DB in man coverage, especially when you have no help on the inside. So if you're the offense and you continue seeing that coverage, you might as well keep attacking it just like that.
Trying play action.
Wow.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They can really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Wants to keep it in the air. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Because the ball was already thrown, that's why your DB went there.
They're going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
No, it wasn't even going to him. It was going to the crossing.
They decided to go for it. They decided to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field.
As soon as you hit me, that's when the ball went down.
On the same page, no dice, turnover on down.
That's you. Yeah, but I ain't want him because that was so close to being picked. He was double. Your man had already dropped, and I was going to that crosser.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Give him 109 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. And the Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Now the play fake. Looking to scramble. He breaks a tackle. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, just nowhere to go there. And it started in the pocket. It was collapsing. Quarterback felt it. So he tried to get outside, make something happen himself, and give the defense tons of credit. Excellent job in pursuit. They're able to give up no gain.
Motion from the wide receiver. On the option. Power football with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And I like what this offense did. They run the option. They're good at it. They read it. They run the pitch. They get some positive yards. But more importantly, they set up a fourth and really short. They're successful in these situations most of the time.
The Tigers will try to convert on fourth down. Trying to keep the drive alive. And he'll get it up to the
Hey,
38. It'll be a first down. The Tigers will hustle to the line. In your own territory, fourth down, no problem at all. They just go for it again.
What about you, Chris? You going for that?
Yeah, man. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they
Leg
stop
on
him
the
for a
root.
short gain.
Well, you got to love what you're seeing from this offense here on this drive so far, because 5 straight runs. They ran on first, second, third, and fourth down, and they just did it again. So right now, they're trying to be the more physical side.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Flushed out of the pocket. Got his man on the right. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Temple. He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
This is exactly why this guy is your QB. He does such a great job of buying time, has such great speed, just stresses the defense. What do you want to do? You want to blitz me? Sure, I'm going to scramble outside the pocket, complete the pass. He's just posing so many problems and so many headaches.
They'll give it to the back. And runs through another guy. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Now just about ready to snap it to start the fourth. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. They'll leave it with him. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way.
Good shit, boy.
Intercepted at the goal line. And
Good
they'll
shit.
on him after a good return on the interception.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year.
Definitely
taking care
burnt.
of the
He's
football,
saving.
making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Here comes the Texas offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and it breaks into the open. Smashes through the tackle. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear. Now, making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
Looking to throw on first down. Working that left side now. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if
Tried to step up in the pocket just a little bit.
Second down coming up.
Thought my running back was going to block for me, but he didn't do shit.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the right. He makes
Oh,
the catch.
shit.
Now the connection takes it to
I thought
the
you
11.
peeked it.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Toss to the outside. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
It's always fun to watch offensive creativity in the red zone. Like, how are you going to get some space for your guy? They try the toss, get him out wide, maybe get into some space. The defense was ready. Nice job falling forward, getting at least a little bit on the play.
Second down, he'll throw it. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Texans!
Ball?
Defensive coordinator told us this week they had to keep this guy from scrambling. Knowing it, doing it, two vastly different things.
It looks a whole lot easier when you diagram it up on the board, doesn't it? Instead of finally go out and have to execute. You try blitzing this guy, you try playing zones, you rush 4, you rush 3. It doesn't matter. If he breaks contain, he's gone.
He's moving out of the pocket. Gliding to
threw the ball.
Trying to make a play. And the defense gets to him and snuffs out the 2, and they will draw no closer here. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Stopped at the 29, but found a little running room after coming out of the end zone. Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the fourth quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Got the quick pass. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got late in the game like this, right? You still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
And the Tigers have a lot of options on second and inches. A handoff, keep working on that clock. On the move is the 30. Touchdown, Tigers! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. They put
I was looking at the stats. I was like,
try to push this winning streak
1
to
for
3.
2. I said,
You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Ohio is getting cooked right now at home, and it's all over but the cry. A lopsided affair filled with miscues and missed tackles. They're trailing by 34 to Colorado. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Smashes through the tackle. Good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side.
oh, that's my fault because if I would have pressed X, he would have caught it.
It's just been frustrating to watch the inconsistency of this guy at QB, man. You've got to be able to stay in rhythm in an offense, to stay in
I didn't even check the eyeball. I
When he threw a
just
touchdown
stepped up and
pass,
pocket to it. I probably should have just stayed where I was.
Finding the open guys, delivering it to him, and keeping this offense on schedule.
Toss sweep. Try to get it outside to the right.
You tried,
This
50
guy
cents.
pick
I
up
give you
solid
that.
yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. This time it's complete. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. The Longhorns are on the move. To the air on 1st down. He's going for a big play downfield. And he pulls it in at the 15. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to throw again. Under fire. And the ball's free in the backfield. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
And what a great play by the defense. With their backs against the wall, they create the fumble and then jump on it in their own end zone for the touchback.
What the hell? Man. That's what I said. It was a kicker. I just tried it.
The coach still thinks he was right.
You know how
officials say he... Not the challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Off the play fake. There's the pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries, you got to get pressures, and when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you could take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On the move. Got the 1st down and more. There he goes. The 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And the
one play I don't spy on you.
They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
I mean, talk about hard to stop. Like, so many weapons, so much speed, and then your quarterback is going to go 50-plus. Defensive coordinators, that's why nobody wants to play defense anymore or coach defense. You want to be on the offensive side of the football because otherwise you got to defend weapons like these that are just weapons of mass destruction.
How to finish?
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Wants to throw on first down. He's taking the deep shot. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not.
Gets away from one. He's got space. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
Off the play fake on first down. Got his man quickly. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Back to pass. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
And this is always the time in the game where coaches are absolutely watching. Like, which one of my guys mail it in and quit? And if you're the quarterback, man, you've been sacked a few times, you've turned the football over, like, continue to play, find some ways to maybe get a few first downs and make something positive happen.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a fourth down stop.
Well, it's been that kind of day for the offense, and this quarterback specifically. They've had their chances. They've had opportunities throughout the course of the game to get some pitches and catches and make some explosive plays. Just not able, though, to hook up. And you saw it on that fourth down play right there. They're trailing by a lot of points because those are the throws you've got to make if you're going to win games like this, and they just have not been able to get it done.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Quarterback keeps it. Hard running there. Didn't get much done on that one.
You tried to throw on me.
Maybe pick up a yard. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. The sportsmanlike thing to do might be victory formation. The stat hog would kick a field goal here. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. They've got this game in hand, but maybe there's some bad blood. They want to rub it in a bit. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. And they didn't need the extra points, but maybe just a chance to stick it to them right here a little bit at the end. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.